Uh, on the company overview, you can search for almost anything. So the search function comes from either this little looking glass or magnifying glass or up here to this magnifying glass. If I if you notice I clicked the magnifying glass up there, I can then enter a company name, their division number, account number, address, state, contact name. Almost every field is searchable. If they light up, they are searchable. So suppose I want to find a company. I'll call the company Demo, and I will select Find. That will give me two companies that have the word demo in them. So this is two companies out of 3,144. I want the demo account. My finger lights up. I select it. I'm now at their company overview site. This company overview, I know we covered it on the last tape, but this company overview shows that they have locations in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities. In the city that's on Peachtree Street, so I look up here to Peachtree Street, and I see that that's the Atlanta office. So the Atlanta office has 5 units. If I want real specific information, I select this chevron. Once we're there, once I select company overview chevron, it gives me a lot of information on this client. Again, I showed you on the last video, if I wanted to hit all O2 data, it will give me the specific information for that unit, including the QR code, which is on every unit. Now, let's say I want to go right back to where I was. If there is no go back button, I keep saying that, but it's hard to remember. I was on the site overview. I think that's where I was. It took me back to Wesley Tower. So it's good that you see this. I'm going to try and go back to company. There it is. It's good that you saw that. I'm going to go back there again. Site overview. It did not place hold the account called demo. It's only if I go back to where I was, which was company information. Now I am back to the demo account, which is what I was working with. Let me go back down here and select an oxygen unit. And we're going to go over each tab this time. So I select the chevron. I could get all AED data there, but let's go ahead and talk about each of these tabs. Training, I don't have to talk about. We don't use it. We may in the future. We don't use it now. Billing is just going to go over the billing cycle for this person. We see them twice a year. We bill them annually, and that's the amount we bill them for. If I click on the QR code, it gives me the QR code. Documents we're not using right now. I know there's some in there, but don't worry about those. Inspections. This is good. I can create a new inspection for this person from this page. If I click on the chevron is always, this blue arrow is always going to be the most information. This unit was not inspected, but had it been inspected, I would get all the inspection detail. We'll go over that later. Again, now that I've clicked on inspection detail, I need to go back to where I was. And this might be one of the first things you guys work on, because if I went back to actually where I was, which was the unit list, it will not take me. Oh yeah, it did take me back to the demo account. Okay. I guess I should have tried clicking on units to see if it happened. If I click on replacements, you can see that's not being used. So really on this page, we use inspections, QR, billing. We don't really use it, but it's there, and service. We use billing somewhere else. So that is a quick site overview for you. Again, I'm going to have to go to company list and then select demo account to get back to where I was. So this is, again, the company overview page. Company, which is the same as company. See if I select company, I get the same thing. So this is the company/company overview page. And I showed you the details for the emergency oxygen units. If I wanted to switch accounts, like this was for these oxygen and AD units were at the Peachtree location. If I want to switch to, for example, Washington, D.C., I select that chevron. I can see that here they have just one AED. I'll select that, and I'm back to the same report. I'll do it one more time. I'll go to company. I don't know if it will placehold it or not. It did. So I'm back to my demo account. Now I want to check out New York City and their units. I click the chevron. I'm brought to their site overview. I see they have 3 units. If I click on one, I'll be brought back to the details and the inspection reports. The end.